a lot of people, like, this is, like, not trying to be funny and not trying, like, I'm on real serious level right now. I know so many freaking people that have been getting bullied and harassed and treated like they're complete dirt, and that's not fair to them. That's not fair to anyone. Why live a life when all you do is get treated like crap? People were born on this earth to live in happiness and peace and have fun with life. Yeah, we're working most of the time. We're in school or working or we're retiring now. That doesn't mean that just because your life is bad does not mean that you have to treat somebody else with disrespect. You have to learn your freaking manners, because guess what? A lot of people have been treated this way. I am one of those people. My best friend Kelsey is one of them. I know a lot of people that have been treated like dirt, and it's sickening and it's pissing me off. People don't understand the the things that are hidden with it. The pain and the suffering, the depression and suicidal thoughts that everyone goes through. Everyone has gone through that. Everyone that has been bullied. Just because that you think it's funny to harass someone does not mean that it's okay to ruin someone's life. You may think you're cool, but you're making yourself even look stupider than you actually are. People need to start doing stuff about bullying, because guess what? Nothing's happening. You say you're going to help someone. You say you're going to do something about it. We'll do it already. Because this population, the human population, is going down day by day because of people getting bullied and harassed. Because they can't stand the freaking pain that they go through every single day of their life. They can't stand the names that are being called. They can't stand anything that anyone says to them. I know actually two main people that I'm actually talking about right now. I'm not going to mention names. But it needs to stop. It really does. It's not a laughing matter, and it's not something that you can take lightly. Somebody in this world, anywhere in this world, somebody is taking their life this very moment because of people at their school or their work or even family members. You say one wrong thing and it will set them off. You may not realize this and you may not care, but I do. I am one of the people that wants it to end. I want peace in this world. I want to have not people kill themselves because of other people. It sickens me and it's annoying. Just because you aren't happy with your life does not mean that you can go and ruin someone else's life. It is not right, and it is disgusting. I never take stuff like this lightly. I've been bullied all my life, and I have heard the most disrespectful things, and I've always wanted it to end. No matter how many times people say it gets better, or you'll get through this, it'll be okay, it doesn't help. You actually need to help and be there for someone. You have to be there for them so that they know that it will get better. Having people in their life is like friends and family, people that they actually trust and love. Trust is something that you can't really come by. I have trust issues myself because a lot of people hurt me and they say things that they don't actually mean. People have to start realizing that words actually do hurt. It's not something that you can just get up and walk away from, shake it off, whatever you usually tell them. It's a life commitment. It's something that you have to work towards. You have to earn respect, and you have to also give respect back. It's not something that you can take lightly either. People need to start doing something about it. There needs to be a stricter law against it, because what I see going on, you tell a cop, they say, oh, we'll do something. We need proof. Whatever. That doesn't give you the excuse to put it off and let someone die because of it. You see people dying every single day, multiple reasons, car crashes, freaking house fires, apartment fires, sickness, anything you can think of. But do the people that get bullied and harassed, that kill themselves, yeah, there's a couple people that actually get noticed, but nothing is done about it. They give their respect to the person that died, and they just move on in their life. But what about that family? What about the friends, the people that were so close to that person? What do you think they're going through? They're not going to just move on with their lives and be happy like they were when their child or their best friend or even their granddaughter or grandson, any part of their life, student, teacher, anyone you can think of, is gone now because of something that people kept saying over and over again. Self-harm, suicidals, and bullies and harassing, it all needs to stop. Something needs to be done about it. People need to start taking it into their own hands. When you see a bully, you need to stand up to him. Stand up to him, show him that you're not scared of him, because if you show your weakness and you show that you are scared of him, he or she, they will not stop until you reach your breaking point. And you do not want to reach that breaking point, because it will hurt. Every day of your life, it will hurt. People need to realize the fact that it's killing the human race. Some may not care because it's not somebody that they know, but you should care, because it could be one of your friends or one of your family members one of these days, and you will regret not doing anything about it. You will regret not helping those people around you. This is something that people can't take lightly, because it will end in tragedy. And it needs to end now than later. The pain that I go through when people say something. I know I have people to trust, and I know I have good friends, family that will take care of me and help me through everything. But when you constantly say the same thing, it'll get better, it won't last forever. You don't know my story. You don't know what I've gone through. You don't know the things that people say to me that hurts. You don't understand how much it hurts me. You don't understand what it does to my life. I wake up every morning and go to bed every night thinking, why do I have to be alive? Why do I have to wake up every day and stumble into the same thing that happened yesterday? Just because you say the same thing over and over, just because you say that it will get better and you don't have anything to worry about, ignore them. You don't know how hard it is to ignore something when it hurts so bad. Pain is something you cannot forget. It eats away at your system, and it eats away at your mind, and it eventually tears you apart from limb from limb. It's not something that you can just walk away from and everything will be okay. You have to understand that it's not something that you can just walk off. Pain it eventually kills you inside, and you don't even feel like yourself anymore. That's something that people need to look at. That's something that people need to realize, that it's not just going to get all better on itself. You need help and time with that. You can't just do it by yourself. People shove you to the side and say, do it yourself, I don't care. It hurts even worse to know that no one's there to help you. Speak up and say something, because if you don't, you will later regret it. And the people that you care about, they could die. they could harm themselves. They could end up in Pine Rest or Forest View or any mental hospital because of their disabilities and because of everything that people put them through. Their depression will grow every day, every single day of their life, and they will regret living. They will wish that they weren't here to live their life in pain and agony and suffering. You can do that. You can help them get through that. You can be their source to happiness and light in the world. Stand up for yourself and stand up for those around you. Just because you're afraid does not mean that you're not strong. Everyone is strong in their own ways, and people need to realize that. Stop the bullying, stop the harassing. There will be less deaths in the world if you do. Please remember this, and even make your own video about it. Say your feelings towards it. Say what you've gone through. Show people what kind of things that you live through, the kind of things that you see in this world. I bet you somebody will stand up and say, you are not alone. You don't have to face this by yourself. Because there is that one person that goes through the same pain, the same suffering that you do every day. Please pass this message along and remind everyone that there is somebody out there for them. Remind them that somebody does love them deeply out there, and somebody will help them through all this. They are not alone. Thanks.